So most of you already know that I'm big into fitness, even if I don't look like it yet. And I enjoy working out. Now recently I've been doing more cardio, and behind the scenes, just to help me out over here, I've been building this amazing little app. It's my little Jumprope app, and it helps me track my workouts and improve my performance. I'm sure I've talked about it in some previous video of mine as well, but I never really did a detailed breakdown of the entire project. And also, I've recently finished building a really cool AI agent for this entire app, and it acts like a kind of training coach, and it's really cool. You gotta see it. And so I think now is a good time to do a complete deep dive on this project. This video might get a bit long. I don't know how long because I'm recording it right now, but it might get a bit long. So if you're interested in a specific topic, I'll make sure to add timestamps in the video player and you can jump around. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I've got the app running on my other phone over here, and I'm just gonna go through a bunch of my favorite features in this app. So let's just start with the AI coach. Right now I'm on my home screen, but let's just go into this AI tab over here. And let's just start with this whole thing because this is probably what you're most interested in seeing, right? So this agent has access to all of your workout data, right? All of the goals, streaks, everything that you set in this app. And it does this via tool calls. It can read your past workouts, past streaks, goals, and all those other things, right? And it can give you personalized insights on this data. And you can obviously talk to it in natural language. Like I could say something like, so let's ask it something like, how was my week, right? And it's gonna fetch all of my workouts from past dates, check my goals, streaks, and so on and so forth. And it's going to give me an answer. Now, full disclosure, I haven't really added any workouts over here in a while. So it's obviously not gonna pick them right now, right? Now, we also track conversation history because obviously that's an essential feature as well. So if you ever want to go back to a previous chat, you can do that right here. And over here, you can see I just asked it to suggest a goal for me, and it checked all my goals, checked my workouts. It checked how well I perform currently, and then it gave me a personalized goal based on that. So that's pretty useful, right? Now, another really cool feature is this weekly digest over here. And what this does is it basically generates a complete summary of your whole week's workouts. So this is going to take the entire week's workouts, streaks, goals, all those things, and then give you a bunch of actionable insights that you can implement in the next week. Basically, it's a really cool feature and I love it. So as you can see, I'm trying to generate a new digest over here for this week, and it's just going to fetch all of my workouts for this week, all my goals and streaks and everything else. It's going to send them over to the API or to the LLM basically, and it's going to generate a digest for me to read based on all of this data. Now again, I haven't really added any data over here right now, so I don't expect it to give me anything useful, but it does show you how useful this whole thing can be. Now, one more thing is over here, if you click in this history icon, we do store every single past weekly digest that this program has generated. So you can go back to previous weeks, see how you performed, see what you needed to improve on, right? So if I open one of these, this is what it looks like. You have a weekly performance audit. You see your key wins, you see insights from the notes, you see the next week's focus. It's basically really useful. And all of this is automatic. Like I'm just generating it here manually for you to see, but if you're using this app, this is just going to automatically generate this weekly digest for you every single week and give you a notification on your phone. Like this is an automatic process. All you need to do is just use the app like normal, right? Just add your workouts, add your goals and stuff, right? Now the AI coach is the shiny new feature in this app, but there are a couple of amazing other features as well that we should probably go through. Now, logging workouts is a really simple and easy process. You just type the duration over here, the total skips that you did. You can type the interruptions as well. And this is useful because then the average skips per minute over here, this gets auto calculated based on your total skips and trips. And of course, a bunch of other optional stuff as well if you want to add that. I'm not going to bother with all that right now. I'm just going to save this. And if I go down here we have our complete workout. Now you'll notice setting goals in the app is easy as well. If I just go to settings and goals, I can just set any goal over here that I need to aim for, and it's going to show up on my home screen over here, and I can easily see how I'm progressing towards that goal, right? All this data gets automatically filled up based on my workout history, right? We also track the user's streak so that, just for some extra motivation. And of course, you can add a rest day as well if you want to, but yeah, who needs a rest day, right? Oh, and one more thing before I forget. We also have these really cool, really beautiful share cards. So if I go over here, you can literally share this whole workout as like an image with anyone you want. Now I'm not gonna do that over here because the last thing I want is to reveal my personal chats, but yeah, this is something you can do. Now, this app is designed to work completely offline because I do value simplicity, and I didn't want to add too much complexity in this app because I need to use it as well. But that being said, once I started developing the AI coach, I realized it would be a lot easier to implement if I had the workout data accessible from my proxy server, right? Where the backend API for this app is hosted. So the app now has a cloud sync feature for anyone who wants it. This is completely optional, obviously, but if you use AI features, you're gonna need it. So AI features do require this. But if I go over here to settings and sync, yeah, you can sync your data with our cloud servers, and you can obviously delete your data as well. So yeah, if you want to delete your data for some reason, it's not a complicated process. You literally just come here and click delete data and it does it for you. It's no big deal. So that was me going over the features of this app. Now let's talk about the technical decisions, the tech stack, why I built this, and so on and so forth, right? So let's talk about my tech stack over here. The tech stack that I chose for this app is React Native and Expo. That's how I built this app. I didn't really have a need for any obscure native APIs in Android or iOS, so React Native was the obvious choice for me. Everything I needed I could get from this or Expo, so yeah, this was the obvious choice. Now, the app uses a local SQLite database to store all of its data. This is what I mean, right? All your data is completely local. But if you want to use Cloud Sync, that's an optional feature and you can, but the actual app data is always completely local. Now, along with this, I have a little proxy server hosted on Vercel, right? And built with Fast API. And this is the backend API for this whole application. This is what manages the features like the AI coach, as well as the Cloud Sync and other features, right? Oh, and as for the actual AI features, those come from Google Gemini. I love the work Google is doing in AI. Heck, I literally bought a Pixel phone. You can't see it because I'm recording it, but I literally bought a Pixel phone from Google because I love the work they're doing in AI. And I'm enjoying Google products. I know a lot of people won't agree with me on that, but that's okay. But yeah, Google Gemini is powering the AI coach in this app. Now, why did I build this app? And there's a couple reasons for this. Firstly, I just wanted an app that could track my Jumprope workouts, right? That was the main thing. And I'm sure there's a ton of cardio apps out there, but I wanted to specifically track my Jumprope workouts. I needed some unique features that weren't even really present in other apps, right? Because I wanted something minimal, right? I wanted something minimal that was focused on doing one thing and doing it well. Kind of like the Unix philosophy of development, if any of you are familiar with that. The Unix philosophy is basically that you have one tool that does one thing and it does it really well. And then you can have multiple different tools that you can then combine into solving bigger and bigger tasks, right? So that's what I wanted to achieve over here. One app that did one thing and did it really well. Secondly, I wanted to see how far I could go with AI assisted coding. I'm not going to call this vibe coding. I hate that term. AI assisted coding, all right? I wanted to see how far I could go with just letting the AI write all of the code for me and not manually making any changes at all. And believe it or not, this entire app was built with AI, as in I did not write any code at all. Now, yes, I'm the one who developed all the features and, gave the AI the right context and everything, but the actual code, all of it was written with AI. And the reason that I used AI over here to write all the code, despite being a full stack engineer with 6 years of experience, at least at the time of recording this video, is that I think AI assisted coding is the future. I've said this in other videos on my channel as well, so I won't go too deep into it here, but let's just say AI assisted coding is the future, and AI models nowadays are capable of some really amazing things, provided that they're receiving prompts and context from someone who knows what they're doing. I'm someone who knows what they're doing. So yeah, that's just me yapping about this cool, interesting project that I built. I had a lot of fun developing this, and I'm actually using this app almost every day to track my own workouts. Now, I know you didn't actually see a lot of data inside the app, but that's because I'm using my backup phone over here to give you that demo, right? And I'm using my main phone over there to record the video, so yeah. And by the way, this app is completely open source, so if any of you want to clone it, play with it, use it, break it, you're completely free to do that. And if you like the stuff that I'm building over here and you want to hire me for a project or something, then all you gotta do is book a call with me. It's just gonna be a free 30-minute call. We're gonna discuss your project, we're gonna get to know each other, and we're gonna get to work. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's gonna be the top link in the description to book a call with me. And if you're watching this on my website or something, you should see a get in touch button at the top navigation bar or something, and you can just click that, book a call with me, and we can get started. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.